So, all right, good. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Yana Show. I'm Yana. I'm gonna put on an afternoon raga with a flute. I just, even just saying that just brings me so much peace. Oh God, this is I'm gonna project it. It's so nice. I love that Eastern religion. You just find like a happy place. And I found my happy place. I mean, you know what? Just when I say that I'm gonna play a raga, my body just melts into. Just the word raga. It's like a Pavlovian reflex for me. Afternoon raga. What I love about the ragas. Flute. I love to hear the flute. It's such a beautiful instrument. Raga Brindabani Saram. Fantastic. Now, I must say, India is a beautiful country. I've heard and I've seen, documentaries, and I just admire the ability that they have. Many people have very little there, and they're able to find this serenity. Let me sing it. I'll put it on louder, but not too loud so you can hear. It's sunbiz.org. I think I'm very soon. I was 109th, but check. Oh, that's nice. It's like,
Thank you for calling the Division of Corporations. How may I assist you?
Oh, yes. Hi, good afternoon. I'm, one second, I'm putting you off speaker. Thank you for answering. I got it. That's a long line, 109. I have a hurt knee. I'm just kidding. I was on the floor doing a yoga, waiting. So it's like doing a raga, an afternoon raga to relax. So, I have a problem. I had a company, and I live in Southwest Florida. As you know, we were hit by a hurricane, and I moved multiple times, and my mail was flying around, and I didn't get the notice about. I had a breakup, and I moved, and I traveled, and so I didn't get the mail or I forgot to renew my incorporation thing. So my company's not incorporated right now. It's like out of. How do I reinstate my business?
You can reinstate it on
Oh, please wait. Let me take notes. 1 second. Hold on. You can reinstate by doing go to sunbiz.org. I'm just doing step by step because I have so much on my mind. Okay.
And then, you're just going to click the Manage tab and then File Reinstatement.
Manage file. Now, is there a file reinstate? Is there a deadline after reinstatement? That's it. And I pay online and just submit it and with my doc number or something, EIN number.
And it takes 2 to 3 business days
so
to process.
Then I can be back in business. I can reopen my business account and function as a business. It's been so long since I've been a business, since the hurricane, before that even. Oh, God. Oh, this is exciting. And the other question is, I had 2 DBAs that were, are you able to look at my business and see if I reinstate, do the DBAs also get reinstated inside there? No.
They're separate. What are your DBA? What's the name of your DBA?
Okay, the Yana Show is one. The Yana Show, YANA. When I typed it in, it's like it doesn't even come up as a company because it was a DBA. I didn't. Can you look for it and see?
When you're on the search records page, you just have to scroll to the fictitious name part of that.
Because it's fictitious,
but
I made it up.
It's active till 2027 because you just created it last year.
So search fictitious, and I have 2 fictitious names: the Yana Show.
What's the other one?
Paradise Chess Club. Chess like the game, Paradise Chess Club. Like you're living in paradise.
And that one is also active until 2027 because you created them at the same time. Valid for 5 years.
So those are both active. So if I go, all you need to do is reactivate the umbrella name, the Broward Chess Club, and the DBAs will be active. Or they are active.
That's correct.
Oh, I love it. It's so easy. And how much does it cost to reinstate the business? Is there an amount?
And what's the document number for the business?
Okay, good question. I had it. I will have. I will look. Are you able to look it up, or can I?
Yes.
You
Can you give me 1 moment? I'm gonna put you on a brief hold for just 1
Oh,
moment.
okay. Thanks. I'll also look it up while you're. Yes, I'm on hold. Okay. Sunday. What is document number? That's interesting. Okay. No. Damn. Document number. Document number. Oh, document number. Document number. Name. I have it. There it is. Okay. I got it. Inactive. I got it. I'll write it down. P. Here we go. P. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 9, 6, 2, 9. Okay. I got it. I got the document. Hello. I got the document number. I got it. Hello. I'm on hold. But I have the document number. Oh, God bless them. I want to take this moment to let you know I support the troops. I do a Marilyn Monroe tribute act to my great grand aunt, my great grandmother, and Marilyn Monroe, or Norma Jean Baker. Well, they were sisters, half sisters, and I just love her. So I do a tribute act because I know that many vets, and especially the ones that served in World War II, were fans of her and remember her fondly. So when they see me, and even though they're quite old and there's not many of them left, it makes them happy, and I'll sing them happy birthday, and I'll say thank you for your service, and I love talking about their experiences and in combat, fighting for our freedoms against the Germans in World War II, because that's a noble thing, and they survived, and not many of them survived. A lot of
Okay, ma'am.
yes.
Thank you for holding.
Yes, ma'am.
Were you able to get the document number?
Yes, I have it here. Okay. It's P was in Paul, Peter, 14000039629. $900? No, oh, jeez. Okay, let me ask you a question. And how much does it cost just to make a new corporation with a new name, brand new, fresh, something new? $70. So if I'm not super attached to just that, that name, like, because that was the name of something I did in Brown, I could just make a new company and save a lot of money, right? Just I'll come up with something else, like Yana's Enterprises, Yana Production Company. That's okay for somebody. Can I do it? I should search. I know how to do it. So much easier. So I don't have to worry about it. I just let it all go and start a new company that's like an umbrella of all the things I'm going to do. And then, so could I transfer my DBAs over to this Yana umbrella productions, pictures kind of thing, music production company? So I could not move the Yana show over to. So what happens to the DBA? I can't just be a D. If I were to call it, let's say, if it's available, the Yana Show Incorporate. Oh no, the Yana Show Jamboree or something. It'd be okay. It'd just be different. I'd have to like rename it similar so I don't. But it's not going to be exactly the same. All right, I'll have to cross that bridge when I get there. But most important, I'll just come up with a company that's going to be Yana Incorporated. Yeah, but Yana Incorporated if it's available. Okay. Oh, I kind of like it. Lends itself to just fresh. Okay, thanks. You've been brilliant. Have a nice day. I appreciate your time. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, I have to come up with a company name and logo that will incorporate all the things I want to do. I have so many things I want to do. Well, that's exciting. I'm glad we had this talk. $900 to keep the old, or $70 to start fresh. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Okay, I will cross that off of my list of many things to do today. So here we are in Yana's desk, doing Yana paperwork. The item number 1 on the agenda is like having a company meeting, one person, one officer, CEO, executive. All right, coffee. Everyone have coffee? Is your oh God, mine has a cigarette inside. Isn't there a secretary? No, I am the secretary. I got. What am I doing? Ew. I gotta make new coffee and a new cigarette and not put it in my coffee. That's all. It's that simple, plain and simple. There we go. Jesus. I mean, or is it really coffee time? What time is my therapy? See, I'm asking my secretary. It's multiple personalities. Oh, and then I go, let me check. What do I call myself? Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So when I work for myself, yes, ma'am. I'm going to check and see when my therapy is. Yes, I have to go to therapy. It helps me tremendously. It is not today. It is today. God, I didn't put it on my agenda because I have so many things on my mind, like defending myself and going to jail and stuff like that. And, mainly therapy. Watching my back, making sure I don't have anyone coming after me, enjoying nature, the bird sound, leaving my door open, watching my back, enjoying nature, enjoying the air. Therapy. Today, yes, please, 6 o'clock for an hour. Do not miss this. So I'll set an alarm alert. Let me know 2 hours before, 1 hour before, 2 hours before. So if I have therapy at 6, I will get an alert at 4 o'clock. Fantastic. There's therapy. This is a reoccurring thing. I have to do this indefinitely ad infinitum until I get my mind wrapped around this whole thing. Betrayal. Betrayal. Lies. Deceit. Conspiracy. Greed. Lust. Envy. Spite. All the vices. All of them. What am I doing today? All right. Lawyer. Printer. On. Why does this printer not work? It is not recognizing. I have things I need to print. And I don't want to have to go to Kinko's, so I bought a printer. Even though I have a much more better printer in these boxes, I had to buy a new printer. I had to, in fact, replace every single household item. I did not have a fork or a knife or a spoon when I moved in here. This was entirely vacant. Every single item I moved in here or I purchased upon moving in here, I had to replace everything because I threw away or gave away all of my furniture, all of my household items, thinking I was going to live with my ex-boyfriend forever because I loved him so much. And then I didn't. And then we fell out of love, to say the least. So I had to replace everything. Every single thing I had to buy. I had to buy a couch. I had a sectional couch pull out. Just like the one that he wouldn't buy for me when I was living with him. I did not have a bed in his house. I was not allowed to sleep in his bed. So I slept on the couch or with the dog on the dog mat, or finally an air mattress, but I had to blow it up every day, move it out of the way, and then put it down, and he complained that it interfered with the inverter. My air mattress that he begrudgingly allowed me to set up and camp in the living room, his living room, while he slept in the king-size master bed comfortably, and I was with my chronic back and neck pain on his lumpy old couch, and he wouldn't buy me or let me buy a new couch that I would sleep, and I wasn't insisting to sleep in his bed or have a bedroom, because it was only a 1-bedroom house, his bedroom, master bedroom. He was a master, and I was a slave. Isn't that cute? It's just so wonderful. There's chickens and shit. Chicken shit all over. Oh, memories. So I'm going to turn off my show, get back to my paper, because I can't concentrate with all these memories rushing through my head. I remember everything. Absolutely everything. And I love talking about it. So anyway, tune into the Yana Show. As you can see, I'm pretty busy. Got this whole list of things, backwards pay. These things, these different police reports to order, this credit card bill to pay, SunPass ticket, these different police reports from Hendry County, Collier County, notice to appear in court, court appearances, lawyer bills, doctor bills, medical bills, Indian chief bills. No, at least the Indians are cool. I was trying to get to Indian lands, tribal lands, outside of, I was trying to get to a casino. Tribal. Because they have their own jurisdiction. I wanted to go to a casino. I was thinking about going either to Tampa or to Seminole Casino, because I like to play poker. I thought that'd be a nice place to stay and hang out and play poker. I can make money there playing cards, stay in the hotel, live well, and wait till my court date came up. That's what I wanted to do. Go play poker. But I ended up being naked in the Everglades. I thought, okay, by the time I get there, let's say I get over the other side to the Sawgrass Mall BBT, I call those police the Sunrise Police, because I'm friends with the mayor over there, as I'm friends with all the mayors in Broward County. I just needed to get to Broward County to one of my mayor friends, or any police department over there, and then they would have immediately provided me with clothing, food, whatever I needed, and a refuge, and I would have stayed over there, a shelter, until my court date's over here in Collier County. That was my plan. And I was willing to do that, swim or crawl or anything 100 miles across alligator-infested waters to get away from this side of the state where I did not feel safe or protected. I was traumatized, injured, dehydrated, thirsty, disoriented, but I followed the stars. It's just, I got lost and I got onto some people's property and I got away from nature. I did not mean to, but I didn't know, I wanted to stay only in nature, but it's not my territory. And I was always just trying to get to nature, but I couldn't, because I didn't know how to get off of the town limit, out of the town limits. That's all I wanted to do, is get out of town limits to nature, to the park. I wanted to go to the Everglades National Park, go across 100 miles to safety, where I had friends that would help me and understand my predicament. But I didn't make it, and now I'm here, and it's fine. It's worked out fine, but I'm glad it worked out fine. I ended up being hospitalized at the Lehigh Regional. The police came, the Hendry County police found me after day 3 on a man's cow, with man's cows, drinking the cow water, and he called the police, and the police had know that I was missing, and they took me they called the ambulance, they put me in the ambulance, and I had IV. I stayed in for 3 days with a 24-hour nursing care. They treated my wounds, all my barbed wire wounds on my legs, and cuts up and down my legs. I would look like a piece of hamburger on my legs. My feet were shredded because I had no shoes. I tried to make footwear out of tree bark. Tore rags from my shirt to make straps to make like Roman sandals, and that worked pretty well. I was able to get through some very thorny areas that way. Otherwise, my feet would have been horrible, worse than they were. I didn't get sunburned because I would pick up cow patty and mud, well, mainly cow patties. I know that was gross, but I'd pick up cow patty, and I wouldn't think of it as it was poop, but it was. I was putting cow shit like this on my face, away from my mouth, like that. I was dark, and I thought, You know, I lived in Africa. I'm going to be like one of those warriors, like the Maasai. I didn't think of it as degrading at all. I thought, you know what? War paint. There it is. Here I am, a white woman, white blonde woman. I'm going to look like an African. I'm going to look like an African warrior. I'm going to do this. People have done much, much, much more epic things than that. Much farther in much harder conditions than what I was going to attempt to do. And so I'm like, all right. God, Yana, you're either going to make it or die. You're going to make it or you're going to die. You want to live? You're going to make it or die. And that's how I was like, I'm going to make it. I'm going to motherfucking make it. I'm going to survive. No matter what. But no matter what it takes. I will survive this. I'll get out of this. I'm just gonna survive. And I did. But my God, you have to be in that mindset. And so when I think of the vets, when I think of the US servicemen and US servicewomen that are willing voluntarily put themselves in that position, the position that I was in, where I'm facing possible death, a good chance of dying, but for the right reason. That's very remarkable. And as I was doing that, putting that cow shit on me, I'm like, my God, Yona, I have no idea that you're as strong as you are. I impressed myself. I astounded myself. Like, wow, God, Yona, if you die, you're a brave girl. You're a strong girl, Yona, to survive that. And I did. I hope I never have to be put to do that again. But I know if I had to, I would. I'd do it again and again and again. I would never do it. I would not do anything different. I wouldn't change a thing. I don't regret what I did, and I know why I did it. So when I go to Henry County and ask them for the police report that's going to describe what I was doing in Henry, why they called the police on me, why I was taking the hospital, I'm reading it. And I'm going to be talking to a domestic counselor about this. This is a Henry incident report. Offense description, S13P. Suspicious person. I'm a suspicious person here. Or at least I'm a person. Yana Alieska St. John, white female, 5'9", 53 years old. Born June 26, 1969, state of Florida. No driver's license. Remember, it was in the swamps. I abandoned all possessions. I claim I am Yana St. John. I have to eventually prove that I'm Yana St. John. They took biological evidence from the swab of my steering wheel, my vehicle that I abandoned. They took sweat. There was sweat on my steering wheel, apparently. I don't know if they took it and analyzed it for something, but anyway. Evidence, I left my cell phones. My cell phones were submerged. I had to replace I had a wallet and purse that were missing. But there was another thing. I had miscellaneous items in the car. I had some clothing and fur. I had fur? I don't have fur. Like, what fur are you? Clothing and fur and all other stuff. Oh, I had everything. I had a bunch of survival gear. I had everything I needed to survive. I had a lantern. I had matches. I had food, clothing, enough to last me until my trial. I was willing to camp out there, but I abandoned my vehicle thinking, well, this vehicle is an object that is going to let people find me. And I'm like, I need to be away from my vehicle in case there's a tracking device on it. And there's no place to park it where it's not going to be found. And I didn't want my ex-boyfriend to find me or anyone affiliated with him. So I was hiding from him specifically. None of this is mentioned. And then it's all written up. Upon arrival, contact was made with homeowner so-and-so, who advised he called due to finding a nude woman who entered his home. No, I did not enter his home. That is not true. I did not enter his home. If I went into his home, it was because he invited me. I was outside on his porch. I knocked on his window while he was sleeping. I did not enter his home. That is not true. I was on his porch, naked, begging him for help, for food, clothing, and water. He declined. He did not give me any of those. He did not give me food. He did not give me clothing. He did not give me water. He said he was going to call the police. What are you doing here? He treated me like a bloody animal, not like a human. If I ever found somebody in the condition that I was in, Mr. Whoever you are, his name here I'm not going to say, I would have helped that person. I would have provided them. I was bleeding on his porch, naked, starving, dehydrated, and he calls me. It's unbelievable, and that's why. And it goes on and on. Somehow that I leave footprints. They found my footprints at the end of the woods. I didn't. Sergeant Skelfo and I grabbed an agency side-by-side ATV to further search the surrounding area. So yeah, they're driving around the woods, the police looking for me in ATVs apparently. I did hear ATVs, but I didn't know it was the police looking for me. I thought maybe it might be people associated with my ex. I didn't want to turn myself in to anybody because I didn't trust anybody at that point because of what I've been through. And so, you know what? I figured out, no, I'm not going to come in on this side. I'm going to go to Broward County, and then I'm going to talk to police over there, where they will help me because they're my friends. I don't know if they're friends on this side. I really don't. So, sorry about that. Yana had abandoned her vehicle. Yeah, I did abandon my vehicle. So on and on. The thing is search with drones, search with dogs, with smell dogs. I felt like I did hear hounds coming after me. I was far away, and I hid under the water to hide my scent. Because I didn't want to be found. I felt at that point like a runaway slave. I felt like I was Harriet Beecher Stowe, a runaway slave escaping from, I don't know what, from hound dogs, from ATVs, from people I did not think were in my favor, that I didn't know if I would be safe. If they found me, I did not know if they were going to kill me. Whoever was looking after me. I didn't know it was the police. I really did not. And so I was missing. Yeah, I was missing. But I don't like, the portrayal, this statement by this mister about me being nude. All he mentions is my nudity, my blonde hair, and my skin tone being white, and my footprints, and how I'm suspicious. He just calls me suspicious. Not a lady in distress. Not an abused woman asking for help, desperate for basic needs. But, a suspicious blonde woman. So I'm talking to the Henry County Police, a specialist, about this report, and I wanted to portray more what actually happened, the condition I was actually in, why I was doing this, and erase this slander. It's literally slander of my reputation. This is not right. I don't like how I'm portrayed because that is not the situation, and nobody here seems to understand what happened to me. As much as I tell them what this is here, they're not listening. They are not listening to my story. My actual, here I'm out in the house, and I had a pan of water and soap. Yeah, I was trying to wash. I used somebody's outdoor spigot and some soap to wash my body and try to cleanse my wounds so I didn't get infected. And I had barbed wire, deep gashes in my legs that were gonna get infected. I was trying to survive. I'm an endangered adult. Thank you. The canine was called out, as well as Florida Fish and Wildlife, responding to the incident. My body camera was on, and so forth. Office Criminal Investigation Division. Criminal. I'm a criminal. That's what unbelievable. When I was being abused and trying to get out of abusive situation, many women are abused here. It's epidemic. And this is why, is because what does an abused woman do? What do you do? Huh? There's a number. Call the hotline. I did. It rings and rings and rings. I challenge anybody to ever get in touch with somebody using the 1-800 abuse hotline. There's nothing. At least when I was during the hurricane, there was no. Remember, post-hurricane, things were a mess. Who's answering the abuse women hotline when your homes are all flooded out and stuff? Don't forget, this is all during a hurricane. All when everything's shut down. All when nobody's working. All when no one has cars. All when things are closed. All when there's trees and debris and garbage and boats up in the mangroves and houses out 2 miles out into the Gulf of Mexico. This is when it happened. It's like, what? How am I? I'm a hurricane survivor. Please don't tell me I'm a suspicious person. If I'm a suspicious person, then every single hurricane survivor is a suspicious person, right? How do you like that? Under suspicious criminal activity. Everyone who's been hit by a hurricane is a criminal suspicious activist, especially naked blonde women.